Known as one of the fastest growing cities in Kentucky, Richmond was named after the Virginia hometown of Revolutionary War hero Colonel John Miller. Most people associate the city of Richmond with either Eastern Kentucky University, EKU Center for the Arts, or Fort Boonesborough State Park. However, Richmond also has numerous attractions to offer, and historic downtown Richmond is certainly one of them. Considered one of the state's finest restored 19th century commercial districts, downtown Richmond is a national Main Street community and a graduate of the Kentucky Main Street program. Downtown offers plenty of buildings on the National Registry of Historic Places and a myriad of local businesses.
Today we're in downtown Richmond, Kentucky on historic Main Street, where there'll be plenty of shopping, eating, and board games. But first stop is City Hall, where we learn more about this vibrant downtown scene. I'm here with Rose Rex, and she is the coordinator for the Downtown Richmond Association.
Yes.
And you're doing a great job. I mean, there's lots of wonderful things down here.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm excited. I have a passion for downtown Richmond. It's a growing city overall in Madison County, and it's also growing downtown.
Well, it's great because there's a lot of history here. There's a lot of buildings on the National Registry of Historic Places, and a great mix of businesses.
Yes, yes. You know, whenever you visit any downtown, you expect to see antique stores, different little small quaint shops,
Sure.
you know, retail, dining, and that kind of stuff. And so people thrive when they go downtown. They want to see, oh, look at that old building. You know, people love history, you know, so it's almost like a vacation itself. I mean, it's wonderful.
There are a lot of events that happen downtown too, like when visitors come, what can they expect?
Yes, I started a couple years ago. We have what we call Thursday Night Live, and our Thursday Night Live is like no other Thursday Night Live that you'll find in any other downtowns. And then in May, June, and July, those months, the fourth Thursday of every month for those 3 months, we have what we call Family Fun and Fitness. We close off First Street, and we have all the gyms that are participating that bring their fitness class down. And then our last event that I've got that's new to downtown Richmond is the Downtown Richmond Farmers Market. Again, we shut down the First Street. That's every Saturday. That runs from March through October. And it's a true farmers market. It's just not where you come and get your vegetables. We have home-crafted, homegrown, and it's a very reasonable price.
It sounds like a great way to support local products and local handmade crafted products.
Yes.
One thing I was attracted to downtown for was just the uniqueness of some of the businesses.
I like Richmond to be different from any other downtown.
It is. From what I've read, I'm excited to get out there and start touring. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
There are so many local businesses represented in downtown Richmond. You can find a great mix of restaurants, coffee shops, bakeries, florists, bike shops, galleries, and shopping. One fabulous find for both art and shopping is Leeds Fine Jewelry. This jewelry artist really embraces his local roots. You'll find lots of good old Kentucky agate and plenty of equestrian-inspired pieces. Many call his work wearable art, and it's all handcrafted, original, and distinctive. He's been creating these jewelry pieces since 1992 and studied both at EKU and abroad in Italy. He's a member of Kentucky Crafted Market and the Kentucky Guild of Artists and Artisans.
I'm here today with John Leeds. He's the owner and artist at Leeds Fine Jewelry in downtown Richmond. I bet it's wonderful to be a part of downtown Richmond.
Richmond's nice. It's a small town, everybody knows everybody.
Well, now people can come in and they can get beautiful jewelry, a lot of it inspired by things of Kentucky.
Yes, horses and Kentucky agate.
That's right. Well, the Kentucky agate is beautiful. I mean, the store is filled with it, and it seems like there's no shortage of ways that you can turn that into jewelry.
Sure, we make gemstones, and necklaces, beads, spheres for collectors, polished pieces, specimens.
They're beautiful. I think what's so pretty about that is just all the variations in color and just kind of design, and I guess each piece is unique.
Oh, Mother Nature does wonders, doesn't
she? She does.
You couldn't make these colors if you tried. From the deep reds we have here to the A lot of the mustard colors.
Yeah, they're kind of amber.
Yeah, yellow.
You do have some turquoise, I noticed. And actually, one turquoise ring you used with this model, is that right?
Yes, this one.
Okay.
We make them in wax, and voila, a couple of days later, we cast them.
Technology's come a long way, I guess, because you probably started out having to hand carve all this, right?
Yeah, that's the way we were taught, to get you graph paper and draw it and lay it out. So now you know you can use a machine. Computers are great.
They are. Well, and you're a member of Kentucky Crafted.
I am.
I know you've gotten some accolades, and you're fairly experienced and awarded jewelry artist.
Yeah, I've had good luck. You know, and being here on Richmond, or being here on Main Street in Richmond for 22 years has helped. Being in one spot, I think.
Well, yeah, you've been an anchor here for downtown Richmond for a while. Well, I'm excited to maybe see you at work here creating some beautiful pieces.
Coming up, we look at more of what downtown Richmond has to offer. So stay tuned because we're literally playing games next. Today, we're in the city of Richmond, centrally located in the heart of Kentucky, exploring their historic downtown Main Street. We learned more about the benefits of preserving this city's heritage and saw firsthand how Kentucky agate jewelry was made. Next up's a business owner who's combined the love of food and drink with the love of games and toys. Cafe Meeples serves a wide selection of sandwiches, soups, salads, desserts, and the largest board game library in Kentucky. We are going to discover our inner child, complete with a grade school grilled cheese and a game of Monopoly.
I'm here with Ron Flickinger, and you are the owner of not only Cafe Meeples, but also Cosmic Oasis.
Yes.
Tell me about this business. I mean, you walk in and you see that there's a lot of board games in here.
There is. We actually are proud to say that we have the largest public library of board games in the state of Kentucky right now. We have over 300 games currently, and we're hoping to grow it to about 500 by the end of the year. And all the games are here for you to come in and play just like you would at our library. You just don't get to take them home with you. You got to play them here.
That's right. Well, and it's great, and you don't charge for that. People can come in and play them.
It's completely free. All the gameplay, and we even have people here that can help you learn the games and teach you and tell you some of our favorites and how they work. So it's a neat way to go about it.
Yeah. Well, the other thing that's neat is when you come in, all the tables have a game.
Yes, we do keep small games on each tables. Mainly they're the simple games like Spot It and Love Letter. Some of the easy ones just to show people real quick. And you can play them in like 5 to 10 minutes. So while you're waiting on your food, you can play a game.
How did the concept for a place like this come about?
Well, as you mentioned, I owned Cosmic Oasis first, and it was a traditional comic book and game store with toys and things like that. And the interesting about that business model, though, is for the most part, you don't really get busy till about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. When kids get out of school, people's getting off work, all your events are held at night. So you're just kind of sitting around in your store and all your rent's being paid, your lights are on, but you're not really creating a lot of revenue at that time.
Sure.
So my goal was to figure out what could I do to enhance that time period to create some extra revenue, but what would work well with games. So we set out on a journey to see what we could do to create one of those type of environments, but yet mix it with our gameplay. And that's where the idea came from for doing it here in Richmond.
Cosmic Oasis next door, that really is for people that even want to take it a step further, right? I mean, you
Yes.
can come in and kind of leisurely play, or you can get your game on and have some event gaming, right?
That is true. Cafe Meeples is more about the casual, fun, laid-back play. Cosmic is when you take it to that next level. When people talk about, getting their geek going and all that, That's where you're at. So our premier game at Cosmic Oasis is Magic the Gathering. We're one of the largest organizers in the state. We're constantly hosting events for the Pro Tour, something I've worked hard for the last few years. We're finally going to be able to bring to Lexington what they call a Diamond 5K. So this is a $5,000 cash prize tournament for that game of Magic the Gathering. And that is some serious stuff there. We have a group of players who travel all around the region to get better at the game and try to go win money and prizes.
Wow. Well, I'm excited to look through your library, and you've got a store with some retail games, and go look in the center. Can you take me around on a little tour?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Cafe Meeples has over 300 games, everything from classic board games like Sorry to newer Euro games like Settlers of Catan. However, Ron makes sure to provide his customers even more ways to get their game on. His other business, which happens to be next door, is a gaming retail and event venue. Whether you're a casual or competitive gamer, there's a little something for everyone at Cosmic Oasis. They also buy used games and toy collectibles and have weekly game events at the store. They even have community groups, or geek groups as they call them, to connect you with other players. Of course, as any hard-hitting gamer can attest, sometimes you just need a little bit of nourishment to keep playing your best, and that's where Cafe Meeples can help.
So tell me a little bit about all the food that I'm hearing about. I mean, I know you started with, was it bubble tea?
Yeah, bubble tea and sandwiches is where we've started things out at. The bubble tea is really unique. It's another one of those things that you don't find everywhere you go. So that's really cool. It originated out of Taiwan, and why it's called bubble tea is because you get what's called these pearls put in the bottom of your cup, and they're like little balls, and you get a big old straw, so you get to suck all those up at the same time as you're drinking your drink. It just kind of creates like a drinking experience. And then the sandwiches, it's kind of funny. It takes us back to when we were first thinking about opening a restaurant and what I wanted to do. I've done retail for 23 years, and the last time I did anything with food was when I was in high school delivering pizzas. So for me, I wanted to work really hard to learn how to do food the right way and put out a solid quality product. Our #1 seller is a new sandwich that we brought on with Cafe Meeples opening. It's called the Famous Grilled Piggy. So the special thing about our sandwiches is we have a special bread that we bring in that you can't just go and pick up at the grocery store, and it's huge, it's like this big, so you're going to get a great portion when you come in here. And so the Famous Grilled Piggy is barbecue pork, bacon, cheddar, all melted together on a garlic toasted bread.
Nice.
So it's really good. all of our sandwiches come with your choice of sides. So we have all homemade sides: potato salad, pasta salad, coleslaw, things like that.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed that you had some with like apple slices, or some with like beer cheese and barbecue chips, or there were definitely some more kind of foodie, gourmet sandwiches. But then what I love about it, which goes so well with the board games, is you've got your classic grade school grilled cheese.
You got it. You got that classic grade school grilled cheese, and we always have a creamy tomato basil soup every day. We also have a chili every day, and those are two combos there: the grilled cheese and the soup or the chili. And it's very popular. People love that.
Well, I'm excited to get in the kitchen and maybe learn how to make a few things.
Absolutely.
All right. Historic downtown Main Street in Richmond, Kentucky has a wonderful mix of local businesses. Whether you're looking for a beautiful Kentucky agate necklace or to play a game of Scrabble, make sure and add it to your local travelers list.